Hey guys, welcome back. So I thought I would take you along with me maybe this weekend or this week and just kind of do my first little reading vlog. Now, most of my reading, actually like all of my reading is done through my ears because I'm a mom of 5. If you don't know, if you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm a mom to 5 kids. And I homeschool them and they're with me all the time. So for me to really sit down and read a book is very, very hard. And I am more of an audible person anyway. I just thought I would take you along with me throughout my day and stuff and show you like things I do and how I get reading in as a mom of 5 who homeschools, just living everyday life here. So today is actually Friday and I decided that I'm going to paint my boys' room. I have 3 boys, but this is my younger boy's room, and I decided I'm going to be painting it and I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I'm actually in the middle of my first Riley Sager book. Is that how you say it? I think it's Riley Sager. This is my first book by him. It is The House Across the Lake. I think I'm about 70%, maybe 60 or 70% into it. I don't know, I'll have to check and look. So I'm just gonna take you along with me as I paint and do all the mom things and just do my first reading vlog. Also, my children have hermit crabs here. And oh my gosh, they're so cute. One of them's out right now. He's right here. Maybe I'll flip the camera around and show you. And look at him right there. Isn't he cute? That's Sheldon. I'm gonna have to fill up their water again. And then clean these out. I gotta clean this tank too because all the salt. It's the only thing about the salt is it's so messy, but we love our little hermit crabs. We have 2 of them because they're like social animals. And the other one's name is Fred. My son named it. He was the one that really wanted a pet. Oh, here's Fred right here, but he's sleeping right now. But that's my little hermit crab. He's so cute. We love them. Okay, you guys, so I'm currently removing the beds from my boys' room because they're not sleeping in here tonight. They're gonna sleep out in the living room. And I'm listening to this book and it just got so weird. Like, I'm debating whether I want to keep listening to this or DNF it. Because I'm like, what the heck? If you have read The House Across the Lake, let me know. I'm like, should I finish this? I mean, I'm not asking you if I should finish it. I'm asking myself because by the time this video goes up, you'll already know if I finished it or not. I'm like, I want to know, but then I'm like, this is weird now. Why did he do this? I don't know if all his books are like this because this is the first one I've ever listened to. And I don't know if I like this. Like, it's kind of dumb. Update. I'm DNFing The House Across the Lake. It's just so weird. You know how the book goes from now and then? Or I think that's what it is. It goes between now and then. So I got to the part pretty much when it's now up to, like, I don't think there's any more thens. And she is at her house. She's back at her house and talking to the person I'm not gonna name. And I'm just like, this is just so weird. I don't even know what to even think. I thought so many things. I was incorrect about all of it because I never thought this would have happened because this is just insane. I don't really like it. It's stupid. To me, that's my opinion. So I'm DNFing it here, but let me know in the comments if you've finished this book and did it wrap up good? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Let me know. We have really tall ceilings, so I have painted all of that. I'm going to paint up this whole wall, and then I'm going to come back around, and I think I'm going to go this way I'm feeling like real tired right now, and it's almost, what time is it? I'm gonna have to pick another book. Oh, it's 4 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna do this for another half an hour, and then I'm going to make my children dinner, which is just the frozen pizza. Praise the Lord for that. It's just easy dinner night tonight. And then I'll come back in here to painting. Also, I'm gonna pick a new book because I'm DNFing that, even though I'm like, I already wasted so much of my time on that book. What the heck? I thought it was pretty good at first. I was like, and this is, listen, I'm in the middle of like 6 different books right now. I don't know, I was like in a weird, almost like a slump, but not really. I don't know. I think I'm just coming off of, I read so many fantasy this month and this year that, and because powerful, like Powerless, I like couldn't get that out of my head. And then I read Powerful, and then Reckless, and then I read the Defy the Night series. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. It's probably called something else, a different, probably has a different name, but you know, Defy the Night, Defend the Dawn, whatever the last one is, I don't remember. I was kind of like, I need a palette cleanser. I tried to do a romance, like just a light, cute, fluffy romance, but then I don't know, I was just bored. So I don't know, I have so many right now, and I'm not sure what to do. I don't know, maybe I'll listen to Fable because I feel like it's going to be action-packed, and that's, I feel like, I think I need something like that right now. It's just action-packed. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try Fable, which it says I know I already started it, but I'm probably going to start from the beginning because I think I was only like 5 minutes into it, and I don't really remember what was happening. So I'm going to start that right now. So here I am, walking my backyard. I actually have, like, it's not too bad right now. That's why I wait till it gets cooler out because, y'all, it's so hot and muggy here. It's 7:30 right now, so it's going to start to get dark around, I don't know, 8:30. Anyway, I've been walking my yard so much. I don't know if you can see this path. Go in here. There's my chicken coop. But look at this path. I tread this. I have a whole little path that I walk the whole perimeter of my yard because I just walk it every day. I do this because I used to bring my kids, but I'm a pretty fast walker, so they were slowing me down, or if they brought their bikes, they were going too fast for me, and then I would get tired, and I have a hurt calf. Like, I tore my calf muscle in half. So this is why I walk my backyard. It's better than nothing, right? Hey guys, it's a new day. It's the next day. I was up till like 2 in the morning, finishing painting, and then I put the room back together, and I swept and steam mopped the whole floor. But I'm so happy now. I have like the rest of like all this mess on this, and then I have this mess, and I was gonna do the closet, but then I decided I'm waiting for another day to do that because that's a whole project in itself. But I got 58% of the way through Fable, and I am really enjoying it right now. I'm hoping the romance picks up, because I think there's going to be a romance between Fable and West, and I don't know. We shall see. It hasn't picked up yet, but I'm excited. Interested to see how it goes. You guys, I'm really bummed about The House Across the Lake, though, because I was enjoying that book up until the big reveal came. And I think I think it was 70 to 80% through that book. And part of me is, I want to know what happens. I should just Google it and look it up, because I'm not going to waste my time listening to it. but I was very interested in it until that reveal happened. And I'm like, this is just stupid. I don't like that. It's dumb. Alright, you guys, so I finally finished The Room, and I finished listening to Fable, which I showed you. So everything is nice and clean, and it will probably be destroyed by tomorrow, but you know what? We live here, and I'm very satisfied with how this came out. Now, the only thing I want to do now is I have a couple pieces that I want to put on the wall here, but I also want to get a couple other things and just do like a cute little wall gallery here. We have such high ceilings, so I never know what to do on this side either. Just leave it. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys have any suggestions, leave them below. But yay, I'm so glad I'm done with this project here. Oh, I love it. Came out nice. Alright guys, so that big pile that was just there is gone now. I'm so excited. I have a clean garage. Now I just have to put this stuff away. And this stuff right here. And then I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm exhausted. I am 19% into Namesake. I almost called it Fable. And it's pretty good. I kind of wish there was a little bit more romance in it. That's what I was hoping for. I'm just going to finish it, and then maybe I'll finish up The Silent Patient, because people are waiting to listen to that book, and I think I'm like 61% into it. Good morning, friends. Last night I finished Namesake, and it was really good. I really enjoyed the ending. I just feel like she wrapped it up real nice. I guess there's a prequel, and it has to do with Fable's father and like his life before. So I might read that. Not anytime soon, but, and then I think there is another book I was seeing that has to do with other characters in from this book. I feel like I'm in like some weird funk. I think it's because I've read so many fantasy lately that my brain is just like, you need a break from fantasy. Then after I finished that last night, I started listening to The Silent Patient again, and I fell asleep to it. It was getting so good. You guys, I fall asleep to audiobooks all the time, which you'd think I'd learned by now. I've been trying to fall asleep to the Bible instead. But sometimes I was so tired last night that I just like passed out listening to The Silent Patient. And that book is actually, I feel like, finally starting to pick up. So then I ended up putting on, I think it's called Matched by Sarah Adams. I've read a couple books by her, and I really enjoyed them. She usually has some pretty clean romances, although I think she's doing some open door scenes in her newest ones, which I hate that. Why do they gotta do that? Because I wish I could just, you know for a fact that, oh hey, if I listen to this author, I know for a fact they'll be clean every time. You guys, this book is so cute. I don't even remember how far I got into it because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep during it, which I do to like all the books. And then I have to figure out, after I fall asleep, I have to figure out, okay, where was I? Anyway, so this book is about Evie has epilepsy, and she has to have a service dog because she has seizures and stuff, and she can't drive or any of that. But anyway, she works for her friend who helped her find a dog for her, like a service dog to help her with her epilepsy in case she, like, you know, has a seizure. The dog knows what to do. So she is working with her friend, and they match a dog with a person to be their service dog. And right off the bat, okay, she gets this email from a guy who, like, says his daughter has epilepsy, and to meet them at, like, this, I don't know, this, like, coffee shop or something. And so she gets there, and she's with her dog, right? Because her dog's a service dog. And she gets there, and she finds out the little girl is the one that wrote the thing. So the dad is like, what the heck? When he, like, thinks this lady's crazy when she comes up to him and she's like, hi, are you blah, blah, blah? And then he's like, I don't even know who this woman is. So it was the daughter. And then he finds out that his daughter is the one that does the email. Anyway, I don't even know. It's already so cute. I'm really excited about this book. I feel like this is just a perfect book to pick up right after Namesake, because, like I said, I think I'm in a fantasy slump. I'm glad that I'm not in a book slump, and it's just, I'm in a fantasy slump. Today, I have to take my kids to an appointment. I'm gonna have a meal plan today and finish these books. I was gonna start school back this week, but I think we're gonna take another week off because I feel like I need to rest after all the work I did, because I don't know, it's hard as a homeschooling mom. I feel like I'm just on the go, 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 go all the time, and I never take a break. But I feel like I need a whole week to rest and recuperate. That is an update on my reading, and yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Back from taking my kids to the doctor's. Then we stopped at the thrift store because this one thrift store I go to, it has, on Mondays, they do half off on books and DVDs and stuff. I did get a couple things, though. I got this book right here, which is called Tumble in Blue. And I don't know, I got this. This is like a middle grade book. And I got this because I thought my kids would be interested in this. Maybe I could do it as read aloud, or I got it thinking maybe my oldest might want to read it. But he's like me, and he really likes audiobooks too, because audiobooks are just the best, you guys, okay? And the books, the children's books, I think are only $1.25, and they're half off on Mondays, and today is Monday, so that's why I went. So it was about, you know, less than $1. And then I got this book right here, which is Hometown History Bristol. So, which, how fitting that there's a pirate on this, because, you know, I just read Fable and Namesake. How fun. But we are going to be doing stuff like this in history, for our history, so I got that. Then I found this book, which is called Sea of Ice. This is like a little story about people going to Antarctica. Then I found this book right here. This is by Dr. James Dobson, and my mom has talked about him to me a couple times. This is called Bringing Up Boys, Practical Advice and Encouragement for Those Shaping the Next Generation of Men. So that looks interesting. And it was only $1, so I got it. And then I got this for my daughter, Night Night Little Pookie, which I don't know if I had this book before. I know I had another, I think it was just another book with this pig in it. I either had this for my oldest when he was little. And then we found Despicable Me for $1, Blu-ray. So love Mondays and this thrift store. Hopefully they get some good books in. I was hoping to find maybe a couple good books, because now that I have these bookshelves in, I want to start getting, because I don't really buy books for myself. I mostly buy books for my kids. But now that I have all this space, I'm thinking I'm going to buy some books. So I think I'm going to lay down and I might continue The Silent Patient. I don't really know how to talk about this book without spoiling it. But it's getting interesting, and I got to the part, I just don't want to say anything. I got to the part where there was an incident between her and another patient. If you know what I'm saying, if you've listened to this, you probably know what I'm talking about. It was pretty brutal. That's all I'm gonna say. It was intense, crazy. And yeah, so I'm gonna start listening to this. Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, and yeah, I'm making breakfast for my family right now. I finished The Silent Patient last night. It was crazy. Probably 4 stars because it was pretty interesting, and I did want to know what was going on. I mean, I feel like there was one part at like one point I was kind of bored with it. So, but that could have just been like a genre thing. Like I just needed something else. You know, this plot twist, right before they revealed it, I was already getting the feeling I knew what it was. But I'm pretty good at guessing plot twists because back in the day, I used to watch lots of Criminal Minds. That was like one of my favorite shows when I was in my teens, early 20s. Loved that show. Watched almost every episode. I feel like I'm very good at guessing plot twists, but still, that's fine with me. What a crazy book. Anyway, you guys, the match is pretty good. I feel like it's a little insta-lovey. And they keep talking about like how hot they are and stuff, which that's fine to a certain extent, but I don't know. What I'm really enjoying about this book is the dog aspect and the epilepsy stuff. I love stuff like that, especially in romances. Like, I love a cute, fluffy romance, okay? Just to cleanse your palate. But this is what I love about romances, when they put like more in-depth things, because they make the characters more real. So I am really enjoying that part of the book. We'll see how the romance goes, but so far I like it, and I think it could be a 4-star. The way that it starts out is just so funny. When they meet, he was kind of rude and was like, we don't want this service dog. So now he's kind of changing his mind about the service dog, and I don't know, it's just funny. And they have like a little banter going on, so I do like the banter between them. And yeah, but I'm loving the actual like story, and you get the backstory of everything. She comes from like a super rich family, and they're snobby. I'm really enjoying this story so far. Hopefully I can finish it today, and then I'll be ending this vlog today. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you guys. So I used to do this reading journal here. I started in October 2001, and then I stopped in February of 23. And I'm so mad at myself that I stopped. I wasn't prioritizing doing this, and so this is the last one that I did. I don't even know if I read any more books than this. I don't think I did, but I'm so mad at myself that I didn't star rate these. Although these two, actually all 3 of these, I probably would give 4 to 5 stars. And then this, I think I would give that 4 stars. I don't know, you guys. I don't even remember. I think I read the last Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but I don't remember. What has been working for me really well is OneNote, because if you can see, I can make notebooks. So for my notebook, I have 2024 books, and I have all these tabs here, and then each little tab I can click, and those are the books that I read that month. And I like this because I'm able to write my thoughts down on this, whereas this, I really didn't do that, and it was just too much for me at the moment. So digitally keeping track of things is amazing for me. And I'm going to continue to do this. But what I decided last night, because I love a physical form and I love to flip through and just look at all the books that I read. I love doing these little doodles and then being able to just see the star ratings, which before I would even put the books that we read for our homeschool read alouds. And then I even would do books that my kids read. But I think that's why I probably stopped, because I should have just kept track of my own and not my kids. Last night I went through, if you can hear my kids, sorry, this is called real life here. So anyway, I went through and I did all the doodles for the months that I need to catch up on, all the way to, I think, December, right? And then I started 2024. Oh, I did do January, February, March. I kind of ripped that one. April, May, June, and July. And today I'm going to print out all the books and I'm going to paste them in here because I just love this. It's just so fun. I love having a physical copy. But like I said, I'm still going to do this because I feel like this will help me to be more intentional about doing this, because I will record all the books that I read in OneNote. And then when I have time, whether it's at the end of the month or 2 months or 3 months, I will have all the books that I read in this, and then I can put them in this to have a physical form. Because y'all, there's just something about a physical form of something. It's just so fun, you know, I love it. So today I'm going to try and work on this while I finish up the match. I'm not even sure how far I am with this. I have to see. I don't even know if this is gonna sync up right away, because I listen on this, but oh yeah, let's see, go to. All right, I'm 22% of the way through, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this book in this vlog. I do listen in fast mode, so it says I still have 7 hours left. Today, Wednesday, and I finished the book last night and it was really good. I liked it. I'm giving it 4 stars. I thought there were some cheesy moments, of course. I did think it was a tiny bit insta-love. It did talk a lot about like physical attraction, but I really, really loved the whole backstory of the epilepsy, and I just feel like that gave such an interesting perspective to this book, and I loved it. I liked that when confusion happened, I really liked how they just came out and told each other. There was a couple parts like later in the book where she assumed something happened, and then I just like that it didn't go on this. Sometimes it's annoying when people assume things and then they don't speak their mind or tell them what it is, and then the other person is totally confused. Which I get that, because that stuff does happen in real life. Like, people are like that. I'm like that sometimes with my own husband. I'm like mad at him, and then I expect him to know why, and he doesn't. So I get that, but I don't know. It's annoying to read about. Anyway, I really enjoyed that, that it just like came right out and then they solved the problem. I loved that. I feel like the communication in the relationship was pretty good. The guy was a jerk sometimes, but I think it was more because of his past relationship of why he was the way he was. But then he was really sweet as well. I love that it's a duo POV. I just love being in the heads of both of the couples. That is probably my favorite type of romance, is to be able to get both POVs, because I just need to know what the other person's thinking. That's my favorite. Because then you understand why they act certain ways or don't act certain ways. And I love that. But I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for this little week in my life and doing all the things and listening to the books and hearing my thoughts on them. If you guys like this kind of content, let me know below. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day.